Easter is just around the corner, and today I want to show you how to make these adorable bunny cookies. They are such a cute way to decorate your table this Easter, and they taste delicious too. Even if you don't have the exact same cookie cutters I am using, you can easily adapt this recipe to any shape you like. To start, let's take a medium bowl and combine 2 cups, or 240 grams of flour, half a teaspoon or 2 grams of baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Whisk these dry ingredients together until they are well combined and set the bowl aside. In a large bowl, we are going to cream together half a cup, or 113 grams, of butter at room temperature, half a cup, or 100 grams of granulated sugar, and 1 teaspoon, or 5 grams, of vanilla extract. Beat the butter and sugar until the mixture is light and fluffy. Now add 1 medium egg at room temperature. Continue beating with your mixer until the egg is fully incorporated. Now it's time to add the flour mixture. I like to add a little bit first and mix it in with a spatula. Then add the rest of the flour, using a cutting motion with the spatula to help everything blend together. When the dough starts to come together, use your hands to knead it just until it is smooth and no longer sticks to your fingers. Be careful not to overwork the dough because we do not want to develop the gluten. Transfer the dough to a piece of plastic wrap. Instead of forming a ball, press it down into a flat disc. This helps it chill faster and more evenly in the fridge. Wrap it tightly and let it rest for about 1 hour. This resting time makes the dough much easier to roll out later. Once chilled, roll the dough between 2 sheets of parchment paper or plastic. I am actually using a regular food storage bag here. I cut the sides to open it up into 1 large flat sheet. I place the dough inside and roll it out between the layers. This keeps the dough from sticking without needing extra flour, which can change the texture of your cookies. Roll it to an even thickness of about 1/4 inch, or 6 millimeters. Now use your favorite cookie cutter to create the shapes. I am using a bunny cutter today, but flowers or hearts would also look beautiful. Cut out your shapes, remove the extra dough, and gently place each bunny on a large baking sheet lined with parchment paper. You can gather the scraps, roll them out again, and keep cutting until all the dough is used. You don't need to leave much space between the cookies because they don't spread very much in the oven. Here's a helpful tip. I am using a skewer to make tiny holes in the areas where I plan to put the chocolate later. This creates a better surface for the chocolate layer to grip onto. Now, bake them in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 18 minutes, or until the bottoms are lightly golden. Let them cool on the baking sheet for about 10 minutes to firm up before moving them. While the cookies cool, let's prepare the chocolate. We're going to use about 2/3 of a cup, or 110 grams, of white chocolate. I suggest using a compound chocolate like melting wafers or almond bark because they do not require tempering. If you use real white chocolate, you would need to go through the tempering process so the chocolate sets hard and does not smudge when you touch the cookies. Melt the chocolate in the microwave in 20-second intervals, stirring each time until smooth. Now, we are going to color it with food coloring gel. I am using a tiny bit of red to make a pretty pink. Make sure your food coloring is oil-based or made specifically for chocolate. If you use water-based coloring, the chocolate will seize and turn into a thick paste. To make the bunny tummies, I am using a mold for mini chocolate eggs. Fill the mold with the pink chocolate and tap it against the counter to remove any air bubbles. Pop it in the fridge for about 15 minutes until firm. While those are chilling, put the rest of the pink chocolate into a small piping bag. Use this to draw the bunny ears on each cookie. Once the chocolate eggs are ready, remove them from the mold. Add a small amount of melted chocolate to the center of each cookie, right where you made those small holes earlier. Press one chocolate egg gently on top so it stays in place. Finally, melt a little bit of dark compound chocolate and put it in a small piping bag. Cut a tiny hole at the tip and draw on the eyes and whiskers. This recipe makes about 18 cookies, though the exact number depends on the size of your cutter. These can be stored in an airtight container at room temperature for up to 1 week. And that is it! Beautiful Easter bunny cookies that are perfect for decorating your table and sharing with family and friends. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more easy dessert recipes. See you in the next one.